everyone. This is Dr. Jingze Jiang. I'm your instructor for Statistical Analysis QBA2000 this semester. So you are taking this class from me 100% online. That means we will not see each other in person. And however, I do have office hour and check on my syllabus to learn how you are able to meet me virtually. And so I'm based on Edinburgh campus. So if you are from Edinburgh campus, I might be able to see you actually in person on campus. Okay, so in this introduction video, I want to do a self-introduction in case this is your first time you take class from me. And then I want to share about why I'm passionate about teaching this class, and also how this class are linked with the real-world application and building the foundation for your future learnings. And so, my name is Jingze Jiang, and many of my former students just call me Dr. Jiang or Dr. J, so you can call me either way. Okay, so I born and raised in China, and then so where I find my passion for statistics, math, and also some skills that I needed to solve a real world problem, which is economics. So when I was in my undergrad, I had my undergrad in China called the Shanghai University. I earned my bachelor degree in finance, and so during that 4 year, I tried to really trying to find my passion. I know a lot of you guys sitting watching this video also try to ask yourself what you're passionate about, and it is totally okay that you haven't figured it out yet during the college. I think that's why during college you're taking so many different classes, right? So during my 4 year education in China, I realized I'm really passionate about economics, and then so therefore on my sophomore year I decided to work really hard to get into the PhD program in the United States to pursue my PhD in economics. So I earned my PhD in economics and a master in statistics from Washington State University. And I've been teaching at Pennsylvania Western University, Edinburgh campus since 2013. So when I started 2013, and then I've mainly focused on teaching business stats class and also economic classes. Okay, and so in terms of my research area, and if you go on the Google Scholar and you are able to search my name, find my published papers. So my research is focusing on the energy economics and the environmental economics, and especially how to making the policy to reduce the plastic pollution. And so I've been supervised students to do many research because that's one of my passion. I always believe for college education is not just about, hey, I finished a class, passing getting a good grade, but also that experience to finding your passion and what you're curious about, and developing that kind of research skills. So although research is not mandatory, and for the students who are thinking about long-term plan and also you have the special interest about developing your critical thinking ability in more advanced, and I think undergrad research would be a really good way to learn. So if you are the one to want exploring the undergrad research opportunity, feel free to reach out to me. And so relative to this, last 2025 spring semester, and I had 2 students I supervised on their research, and then the research got selected by the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland to do the presentation, and both of them are outperforming the student from Ivy League and many state universities. So I'm very proud of them. And so again, if you are the one like them, want exploring research opportunity, feel free to reach out to me. Again, I've mainly focused on the economic research. Okay, so back to the question why I'm passionate about teaching this class. Okay, first of all, I do love math, and then especially statistics. And after I realized how much the usage of statistics in the business world, that make me even more passionate about it. So in the business economic world, and the statistics are popular use. So nowadays, the catchword is called artificial intelligence. I know many of you guys heard I don't think any of you haven't used any AI at this point. So ChatGPT, Gemini, etc. So all those generative AI tools, actually, the people who building those tools, the fundamental knowledge they needed, it is not just about the programming, but most importantly is the statistical skills. Okay, so for my PhD program, my concentration was econometrics, which we learn a lot of sophisticated models that is kind of have a different name, but are some of the model are the foundation of the generative AI models. And then so therefore, during 2021, 2024, I was able to take a leave and then join a corporate. So I was a lead data scientist at Capital One. And so where I mentor data scientists and we carry on different kind of cool project, building machine learning model to analyzing the employee performance. And so I want to pause here because that's what I want to emphasize is that the statistic is the goal of the future of the business world, because every day we're generating so many data. As you're watching this video and you are generating data, like how many minutes you spend on this video, and if you click anything else, so the computer are all able to tracking all behaviors once you are on the computer. And also even regardless, you go outside, and how many miles you drive, how many gasoline you consumed, and then etc. So all those things are data. So when we have a lot of data, it is useless. However, if it's the data plus statistical models, and then that will help business derive the insight and to help them to making a business strategic decision and helping them making more money or creating a more convenient life for consumers, right? So therefore, personally, I'm really passionate about teaching any business statistics related classes because it is a class that bridging the gap between the math and solving the real world problem. And I also, for me, I do have the experience to bridging those two gaps, and I cannot wait to share this experience with my students. Okay, so this is why I'm passionate about teaching this class, and also I'm also teaching the QBA2000. Like I said, all the business stats related class. I'm had the background to teach it well, but also I'm passionate about it. Next, I want to mention how this class are different from the other QBA classes. So during your undergrad level education, you're going to totally taking 3 QBA classes. If you go to an MBA level, you're also going to take more QBA related classes. So the reason we need so many quantitative analysis classes is really because nowadays, in order to win the competition in a global market or even in the national market, we want our business and economic students are equipped with the skill set they needed or crucial for their success in the long term. That is business statistics. And so for this class, QBA2000, it is different from QBA1000. QBA1000 is focusing on the optimization. So what is your objective? What is your constraint? And then you try to solve that problem. But for QBA2000, we are focusing on, it's called the statistics. So we're learning different kinds of statistics model, from the very simple one, mean, median, mode, to more complicated one, simple linear regression model. And we're also exploring what is that called hypothesis testing. So those are just the foundation you needed in order to learn further about the statistic. Down the road, you also can become a data scientist if you want it, or even more skillful data analyst. So the statistics foundation. So 2000 is the foundation. So therefore, we are focusing on the concept. We do, since this class is taught by the business faculty, that means we also link those statistic concept with the real world problems. So therefore, when you watch my lecture videos, I will focus on, first of all, demonstrating, hey, how this equation actually works. But also I will show you, hey, after you know how to do the calculation, let's use the Excel to help us to do the calculation. And then solving some kind of statistical problem. And so QBA2000 and 3000 are different. So once you get into QBA3000, we focus on apply aspect of the statistics. Therefore, in that class, we only focus on Excel, the software itself. But it's very important before you jump in the 3000, this 2000 are building a good foundation for that class. So like I said, we will spend time to understanding the formula by hand and by calculator. And so we do introducing the Excel. However, keep in mind that Excel sometimes is just a formula without understanding the underlying mathematical formula, and you will have trouble to switch to other software, or even going to the QBA3000, everything you only know is that formula without understanding what is this statistic actually is about. So therefore, when you take my QBA2000, we will have more case studies. So in QBA2000, we'll focus on more, many small questions, like multiple choice questions, and testing your understanding of concept. Okay, so why I'm emphasizing this? So we are building a foundation. That means you say, hey, I think AI can answer my question. Yes, you are totally right. Some of the questions you will realize, hey, maybe AI just give you the answer directly. But always remember, the college education is the one you pay the money. You are thinking, hey, I want to exercise my brain, and I want to make sure I'm building a foundation so that I can be creative down the road, right? So without the foundation, so let's say if you use AI to do all your homework, and then you basically didn't learn anything, but you ask AI to help you out, right? So it is not beneficial for your success down the road. You're gonna waste your college education money. So some student are gonna ask, hey, Dr. J, I think AI is so powerful. Why we cannot use AI? The same question, right? Like when you are in your kindergarten or first grade, second grade, your teachers still teach you the math calculation. 1 + 1 = 2. They didn't say, hey, just go ahead, use the calculator. So what's the reason behind it? The reason is because as you are using your own brain to think about those problems, you are exercising your brain, building that muscle, so that down the road, we are going to more complicated, sophisticated scenario, you are able to figure out, use your brain. So the other thing is, if you use AI, you understand that AI sometimes give you the answer incorrectly with confidence. So how do you know AI is making a mistake, right? So without building your own muscle, you cannot be that judge to judge if AI is right or wrong. The only thing you can do is just take whatever AI gave you, you are thinking that's right? So that's why I want to emphasize one of the very important policy for this class is we are not allowed to use AI to work on your homework and the exams. You must work by yourself. And in detection of me, identify you use AI, you will receive 0 grade. So if you are violating more than twice, and I will report you to the university, violating the academic integrity. Again, like I said, we are building this foundation, and then I want you to be honest to yourself. You literally exercise. Okay, so this is the video about me, and I look forward to reading your self-introduction post. And also in our next video, I will talking about the orientation and give you some tips in terms of how you can be successful in this class. So good luck with your learning, and then look forward to connect with you through email or join my meeting you during my office hour. Bye.